Ladies and gentlemen, man, this is going to be a good month. I have some more big stars coming on my channel. Big stars! Anyway, today we're doing a gear review on the DW 5.514 chrome nickel-plated snare drum. You know, this thing retails, if you got it at Guitar Center, for around $500. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. We're going to get into this. It's not a jazz drum. It is a rock drum. It is a rock drum. I play a lot of rock, play a lot of R&B. It works for that too. We're going to go through the buzz roll on it. We're going to go through the thrower a little bit. What a wonderful drum. I was always a Gretsch man. I mentioned before, just a Gretsch guy, and then I saw this drum at Guitar Center. I teach there. I played a little bit, and I thought, all right, I gotta have this. I had some big shows coming up with Tasha Owens, and I had a big, I hate to use the word big comparatively to pandemic big, little tour coming up at the time, and I thought, oh, this would be perfect for that tour. This would really be perfect. What a great sounding drum. And I literally had engineers tell me, we can't believe this. And just soundboard guys at clubs I was playing say, we put the mics on it, we didn't even EQ it. We didn't even EQ it. Thing sounds great. We hit go and it sounded great. What drum is that? Alright, so I love Gretsch. We'll always love Gretsch. But this DW drum, you know, DW has always been that high-end drum that it's kind of trendy and a lot of guys use them, and I kind of felt, well, I don't want to be like everybody else, but I can see why. Anyway, let's go right to the gear review. This will be a nice short one. Enjoy the video. This is a good drum to get. All right. See ya in the next room. I don't know if that's a good thing to do. Time for another gear review, and today, as you saw in the intro, it is the DW Concert Series chrome nickel-plated 5.514. Great drum, great drum. As I said before, always a Gretsch man. The rest of these drums are Gretsch. I have a couple of DW things. This is one of them. I took it on 2 tours this summer, and I took it on several performances. However, let me tell you about what I think about the drum. Before we get into the actual sound, and really, the sound doesn't, as I hit it, doesn't mean that much to me because it's just going to sound as good as your speakers on your laptop are, right? So I'm not really concerned all about that, but I want to tell you about the features of this drum. This is a great, great rock drum. I don't think this is a good jazz drum, but this is a great rock drum. I have, and pop as well. I have on it a Remo Power Stroke 3 with the control dot in the center. It's the white control dot, right? Because that way you kind of get 2 sounds out of that. If you look here up one of these sides, I don't know which one, the thrower is fantastic. What a great thrower. Nice and tight. You know, it's the full lever that comes down and comes up. You know, it's not a dual thrower. Some have the dual throwers. This doesn't have that. But you can get a really good, nice, even tightness on the strands, right? On the snares, which you really want, right? No rattle, nothing like that. Now, let me show you. Here's dead center on the drum. Right, and the way I have it tuned, I like to tune the bottom head just a little bit, even on the snare. I have it pretty taut, but not super taut. I like a little depth to it. You know, that's very Ringo, and I really like that Ringo sound. You know, you can kill it, and at the same time you can kiss it, and it's just got a really sweet sound that will cut through everybody. Now, the most important thing with a snare for me when I'm trying one out is the buzz roll. Nice, nice. Because of the way this drum is designed, because the nickel plating keeps it so warm and really contains that air compression, you really have a quick response from those snares. And so that buzz roll is very smooth, very, very smooth. I really like it. I just really enjoy this drum. Let's talk about the hoops. They're not die-cast hoops, but because of the depth of the drum, nice sound. Right? Very clean, very, very pronounced. I'm one of those drummers, you know, I don't like to necessarily, I play quiet sometimes, but I don't like to give a wimpy hit. You know, so when I'm doing, so I would rather, if a song is coming down, I would rather switch to cross stick than do, you know, I just don't think that sounds good or really benefits anyone in the band. The band can't really hear the groove. I'd rather, you know, that. But if I have to, if the sound of the tune has to come down, that's a great way to bring it down. A great way to bring it down. Let's do a couple of grooves on it. Oh, by the way, so I use the white dot because I do a lot of R&B and a lot of funky kind of gigs, at least I used to. And, you know, you get one sound here and another here. Right? The 3-inch dot is a little more dead, and I kind of like that when I'm playing rock. So let's listen for a second for a little nice little rock groove. There, towards the end I gave you some rim shots. Rim shots also sound good on this. Nice, solid rim shots. I would also use this for blues. Not, if it was like a jump blues band, probably not. But if I'm going to do shuffles, I ended up with that rim shot again. I love that rim shot. Matter of fact, you can even do that rim shot in your shuffles. Watch. So without hitting too hard, you've got a nice shuffle that's going to cut through. So, case in point, I've shown you the thrower. This, for the money, I think this runs around, I think it runs around $400, $450. Fairly versatile for R&B, pop, gospel. Jazz, I don't think it really, I think it's a little too heavy. I think you want a lighter, crisper sound for jazz. I would not take this to a jazz gig. I'd probably take my little Yamaha Birch, something like that. And that just has I do keep an Emperor on it instead of an Ambassador, and I would tune it up. So, that is my gear review for today. The DW Concert Series. Chrome, nickel-plated, 5.5 by 14 snare drum. Goodbye.